Well, hello everybody. Just a very quick update and a show and tell of a couple of knives. These are both going to Ireland, I believe. Paul Stillgrove and Sean, who I think he goes camping, fishing, flies birds of prey and hunting and all sorts of things. So I'll show you Paul's knife first. Oh, also I'll show you the board in a minute because I've got a new way of doing things. Before I show the knives, the two knives, I must say I've had a very full on 2 or 3 months now with Mandy being off work after her operation. She's beginning to become more mobile, but I'm pretty exhausted, to be honest with you, having to run all the household chores and what have you. And I'm probably going to have a few days break sometime in July, maybe sort of 4 or 5 days away, just to recharge, I think. Obviously I've got a knife show as well on this weekend coming. I've got all the things, all the knives and bits and pieces built up for the show now and all packaged away. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting it out of the way as well. It's been hard work. But anyway, I'll show you these knives and I'll show you the board at the back and how I'm going to do things. Oh, that's what I meant to say. Thank you to all of you who have ordered a knife and are patiently waiting. I endeavour to get the order book completely finished in the next 3 months. So that's July, August and September. End of September, there'll be anyone that's got a knife will order with me will have their knife by the end of September. Unless I get flooded out or we have an earthquake. Right, Paul Stillgrove. This is it, Paul. Right hand belt carry. This is the new shape sheath design. Australian Mallee burl, I believe someone did say. Oh, the fit of the knife in the sheath. So a good fit. Could do with a bit more of a buff actually. Hold on a minute. Just got to give it a clean up now. Oh, you're still there. Well done. Thanks for waiting. There it is, Paul. Apart from having to fill the handle quite a few times, it's been a nice wood to work with actually. Quite a hard wood. So what have we got? Black liners. Don't know how well it's coming out in this light. Nearly cut myself then. .3mm blade. Mosaic pins. So that's that. That's your one, Paul. That's ready. Now for Shane's. I just finished the sheath this morning, Shane. You've got a left hand sheath with a dangler, with a brass D-ring and brass poppers. Unfortunately I've only got silver rivet, but that's cleanly closed up most of the time anyway. So that's just got to be, just wait for another, well, rest of today, and then first thing tomorrow I'll put the finish on, and that can go out first thing tomorrow, hopefully to arrive early next week. Fire steel's built, just got to put the lanyard shot cord on the fire steel. So that's the sheath for the knife. There's the knife, oak, green liners, and a very gentle tapered tang, tapering down to just over 1 mil in thickness. So you've got the mosaic pins, the logo, so there you go. I didn't show you the plunges on Paul's knife. There's your tip, Paul. Paul's knife. Don't know how well you can see that or not. And plunges. So those are the knives. These guys were a bit further along the list than some of you, because I was working on some 4mm knives, which, as you know, I had a few problems with. I ended up chucking them away actually, because they were fine actually. I didn't know at the time, but I heated them up, heat treated them. I was getting false readings because of the decarb layer, and so I annealed them. I wasn't sure what was going on, heated them. I'd done it 3 times to try and work out what was going on, and in the end I found that it was a decarb layer giving me false readings. But by this stage the knives had been heated up and put through a process sort of like 2 or 3 or 4 times, and there's no way I'm going to build them into knives. I've still got them here. They're being binned. I don't know where the 5th one is, but they look all right. But I don't trust them after having heat treated them that many times. Some of them I messed around with and broke things off of them to look at the grain structure, and I'm just not gonna do. I'm not going to use knives that have been heated up and then cooled down, heated again, and then cooled down, etc. I'm only ever going to do it once. I spoke to the manufacturers about that, and they said if you do heat a knife and then it doesn't work out the first time, when you do it the next time you're never going to get them, you're never going to have the same quality. So I'm only ever going to do it at once. So these, although they look fine and the steel was good after the first time, after having heated them up that and then quenched them and done it and annealed them and done it sort of 3 or 4 times, I am worried that they may not be as good as they could be. So they are in the bin. So anyway, whilst that was down to experience, I lost a week's work. I had some 3mm stock, so I built the 3mm knives up and I got these 2 guys out of the way. So I'll show you what I'm doing now anyway. Take you off the tripod. And on the board here I got my month's work ahead. These are the knives that I aim to complete in July, going at my present rate of production. So you can see we got Charlie, order number 201, Peter W 202, Keith D, Charawan Z 204, Paul R 205, 206, Matt D, 207 would have either been a 3mm blade or a Scout or something like that. Daniel DV, again the blanks indicate a 3mm blade or a different model like a Scout or a Mini. Benny F 210, 210, Mary McN. Hi Mary, got your emails. I'll see what I can do regarding that. Convex. Simon J, Phil S 216, Jesse. Well done on getting the house, Jesse. 217 Ed B, 218 Rich L, and 220 Chris W. So that's what I aim to do in July, and then if I can continue with that number of knives for the next 3 months, I'll have my order book completely finished. So anyone on my waiting list, you were going to get your knife within the next 3 months. I really do appreciate your patience. I'm afraid these knives just can't be built in a hurry. There's just so much to do to them. You know, you do one thing to them and then you've got to do something else. And they just don't happen overnight, I'm afraid. When you're really trying your best, you know, you just can't rush it. And when I get to each of your knives, I know you waited very patiently, but when I get to each of your knives, you want to know that I'm not going to rush that knife. And someone up here on the list might be wanting their knife in a hurry, and I could be working on Charawan's knife, for example, and I don't want to rush building that knife. I want to take my time and do the best I can. So, and when I get to the, you know, to every person on that list, you can guarantee that I'll take my time and do the best I can. So I really do appreciate your patience, and you haven't got much longer to wait now. So that's it from me. Hope you like the knives, Shane and Paul, and as I say, knife show this Sunday should be a good one, and hopefully a few days away as well in July for me. All the best folks, thanks for watching, see you in the next video.